Hello?
Who the fuck you go to the show with last night?
I didn't go to the show last night.
You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie.
Ain't nobody lying. I didn't go to the show last night.
Yes, you did. Because my sister-in-law's baby cousin, Tracy, she told me she went to the show last night and she saw you there all hugged up with some giraffe. Now tell me who she was.
Your sister-in-law baby cousin Tracy is a goddamn... Yeah, she a lie. She didn't see me at no movies hugged up with nobody.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you what. You just tell the bitch whoever she is. When I catch her, I'ma beat her ass.
That girl gone.
Welcome to the Pill and Jaded Show podcast, a hilarious, real, and the most controversial anti-relationship show in existence. You've been warned. Now, your host of the Pill and Jaded Show podcast, Ms Jaded and the Bitter Pill.
Microphone check 1 2. What is this? It is the Pill and Jaded Show. Once again with me, the BP and
Ms Jaded.
This has been a really crazy freaking weekend. For one thing, salutations and peace to all the people in holiday land. Anyone who's dealing with the holidays right now.
Traveling,
cooking.
Yeah.
What else?
Meeting up with family,
getting fat, drinking, smoking, being merry, getting days off work, all of that shit. Dope shit.
Some of us take advantage of it to get all of our personal errands done all in 1 week. So then you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Go back to work stress-free, don't have anything to worry about.
Well, I mean, you know, and shout out to all the people who don't celebrate holidays and shit like that. Because, you know, they, I don't know, part of a certain religion or they just do not conform with certain organized holidays, so to speak, or whatever. But it's all good. It's all love. Whatever it takes for you to be with your people and have some days off of work if you do work. It's all meant to be. So, Ms Jaded, what's happening with you?
It's been a long week already.
Why has it been a long week?
It's only Tuesday.
That's what I'm saying. What the fuck are you talking about long week? Damn it, we just got here.
Well, it started over the weekend.
What happened?
So I was babysitting this weekend.
Okay.
Which was a lot of fun, but it's
pretty
tiring. An infant that is not quite 3 months old yet, and a 6-year-old boy, both boys. It was tiring. Like, okay, so the infant I only had overnight Friday to Saturday evening, but the 6-year-old I had all the way until Monday night, and I was exhausted. And we didn't even do that much, but man, they got so much energy.
You know one thing about 6-year-olds, because I remember when I was 6, like I discovered my wee-wee.
Oh Lord.
And yeah, that was a pretty fun thing to discover your wee-wee.
I don't want that thought in my head.
But it's just the truth, man. That's what happens when you're like between 6 and 8, as a little dude like that. Yeah, you're like, whoa.
Oh Lord.
Okay, you know, it's like it's more than just a fucking hose. It's a companion, so to speak.
Why? Because you have to start holding it now when you pee.
Exactly. I mean, you hold it when you pee. You know, you're like carrying it around, you know, you kind of check it to make sure it's always there, you know.
You think it's gonna fall off,
right? That's what happens. Yeah, exactly. You think it may like separate from your body or whatever, and it's like, hold on, this guy's gonna be here with me for the rest of, you know, at least for now. It's pretty cool when you're 6 years old and you discover your wee-wee. And then what happens is, you know, maybe you got a mom or something like that, and your mom calls it a wee-wee, and you're like looking at her like, no, I don't like that term anymore. Because what happens is, you know, you can be a little 6-year-old mannish motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And if you're 6
maybe you were.
I definitely was.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Yeah, and I can tell you one thing I do not remember. I'm just using that term wee-wee, but I can't remember me ever calling my penis a fucking wee-wee, even at 6 years old.
Well, I mean, not all 6-year-olds are at that place in life yet.
6-year-old boys, yes, they are.
Okay, I want comments on this.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm sorry, but
Come on, all the parents and
I really
things.
need some comments on this because I want to know, men, come on now, tell the truth. Please tell me, were you thinking about your penis at 6 years old? Yes or no?
Yes. It's a
We
part
know
of
your
us.
answer.
Anyone who does not want to give me the truth is a fucking liar.
No.
He's being a
We're
liar
gonna
on
let
purpose.
them. We're gonna let them. Make their own comment on that.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I'm
That's
just
it.
curious.
Yeah. Anyway.
From a woman's standpoint.
Yeah. And you had two
would
boys.
like to. No. Yes, I did.
So from a woman's standpoint, what now?
Well, I just don't see a 6-year-old, but then again, they're not going to do anything stupid in front of their mom.
Well, yeah, true.
They might get caught, but that didn't happen until
Right.
like the teenage years.
Okay. Yeah, that's crazy shit. Hey, so listen, I gotta mention this one thing, right? This has nothing to do with discovering your penis and whatever the case may be when you're a kid. But it has to do with like dealing with like I was having a discussion with a female friend of mine, and she was just very upset and asking me, why do y'all lie all the time? Like, why do men always lie?
Oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So now, of course, we have the our segment that we definitely like to refer to as international fuckery. The IF, y'all. And I was just reading this article, actually. It's actually an article from Reader's Digest. And it gives it 10.
Oh, boy.
The 10 common things men lie about.
Oh.
So I definitely want to see if any of you agree to this shit, but let's find out, okay? So it says, whether they tell lies or real whoppers, everyone bends the truth. Experts reveal the things that men are most likely to fib about and why. Why?
Oh,
I had to put an echo on that shit.
I wonder what the women's version says.
No, we're going to pull that shit up soon. Trust me. All right, I had to go with the men first, just because I wanted to see what I'm a guy. I want to see if a lot of this has to, it's pretty accurate. Okay, number one, what do you think it is, Ms Jaded?
Their status, their marital status, whether they're single, married, divorced, or in a relationship.
Oh, damn. I wasn't going that goddamn deep, but it's all good. Hold on. I mean, I'm not sure if that is one of the 10.
Okay,
but,
you just read them off, and I'll tell you if I agree with them.
Yeah. Okay, I'll definitely do that.
Okay,
because I had to scroll down to see if that may have been one of them, because it might have been. That's a very good one though. First one.
It happens.
Yeah, we're gonna start light.
Go.
They lie about their height.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
that's stupid.
So okay, hold on. I have to read. No, I'm gonna tell you why it's not stupid. After I read the explanation, okay. So it says a study in the journal Personality and Social Psychology assessing 80 online daters rated the accuracy of their dating profiles and found that men tended to lie about their height, stating they were taller than they actually were. A full 55% of men. Let me repeat that. 55% of men. That's over half. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Men in the study fudged at least a little about their height. Okay, now this is the one thing I'm gonna let you motherfuckers know. Okay, and
do you think it's true? Do you agree with that?
I'm going to finish this particular paragraph.
Okay,
and I can understand why they do. Okay. The one thing I have to make very, very clear of is what the average American height is. The average American man.
Okay.
His height.
Okay.
Is 5'9".
Yeah.
Ladies, the average American's man's height is 5'9".
Stop looking for a 6'2".
Thank you. So you have us out there talking about, if you ain't 6 foot, don't call me. Bitch, you 5'1". Everyone's taller than you. What the fuck is your problem? Especially if he's 5'9", he's 8 years taller than you.
Has that really happened though?
Absolutely.
What?
I'm going to tell you straight up. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking 5'9".
So a woman shorter than you had, if you're not 6 foot, don't contact me.
Can I tell you some crazy shit?
Yeah.
My last 3 girlfriends, the last 3 relationships I've ever had is like, you're the first person that I've dated under 6 feet tall.
Huh.
Real shit. And you know what's so funny? There's 2 things I can say about that. Number 1, according to them, I am the first. And number 2, I'm the one they've loved the most. So that's a very interesting dynamic. And this is what they've got, you know, what came back from them to me. They've told me that.
I don't think that, I mean, why does height matter though? I don't think that couples look bad together when the woman's taller or the man's taller. It shouldn't matter.
You know what? All I can say is, oh, you know what? Oh, shit. I don't know. I really don't know. No, yes, the fuck I do. I have my own perception as far as what it may be. However, that's another goddamn show. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
Is that another show? That's another show.
It is.
We're talking about lies. And trust me.
Okay, finish the article. I want to know what they said.
Right. Family, we're going to definitely come back to that. We're going to revisit that in another show. But however, it is. Yes. 5'9" is the average height of an American man. Of course, we all fudge the truth now and again. Okay. So the second one is their feelings.
Their feelings.
Men's feelings. Most people struggle with being vulnerable, but some experts say that men have an especially complicated relationship with vulnerability because of the cultural emphasis on male strength. You know what? I'm going to have to agree with that one. I definitely do agree with that one.
Wow.
I can understand that. We do lie about our feelings. We do lie about when you ever hear motherfuckers
You know, that's kind of a disappointment for a woman to hear, because I think that a lot of times a relationship that could have been really good kind of splits up because she doesn't see or hear or know that he's feeling the same thing that she is. So she's like, well, you know, I don't want to like waste my time or waste his. I want him to have the space to meet someone that he's going to be good with. So she pulls back not to get hurt. And then, you know, and in the meanwhile, he's hurt because he was hiding what he was really feeling for her.
Well, he wasn't really hiding.
Or he was lying about what he was really feeling.
I mean...
That's what this is talking about, lies.
Yeah, true. I mean, you could look at it as lies. I'll give a little bit more of an insight from my aspect on what it most likely is. And basically what it is... Listen, and no, you said something really, because I've dealt with that before. I've dealt with a situation where a woman said something to me that kind of like made me. You ever see a little puppy when he's fucking confused or she's confused? What do?
They just kind of put their head down.
Exactly. No, they tilt. You're right.
Yeah,
they tilt their head like their head goes either tilted very left or very right. It's like not they just like put a crook in their neck and they tilt their head like, what the fuck is this? Where did this come from? So there's been women that I've dated in the past I've went crooked neck on them. You know what I'm saying? Like a puppy. And one of them told me, well, she's like, well, I didn't feel that you were really into me. And I'm like,
that's what I mean.
What the fuck did I do to make you think I'm not into you? I thought I was doing everything to show you that I am into you. And it's like a lot of times, and well, I can only speak on this particular chick. She just decided to go fucking start talking to some other motherfucker. And that's just why she kind of like, started ghosting me. And I'm like, yo, why you kind of switch up on me and shit? And when I realized that, hey, she's like that shit. She's looking for a motherfucker to stick a tongue up her ass. That's how I looked at it. And I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. However, I'm going to give her insight on.
Yeah, but how long were you guys talking to each other?
Not long at all. It's never long.
Well, see, you've got to give someone time. Like, I'm talking like if you've been with someone for like a year or something, and then that person's still not opening up to you about how they feel, or they're not trying to spend more time with you or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like, that's different.
That's completely different. We're not talking about a situation as far as like a person that, is not trying. And okay. It would suck for him though if he was lying the whole time about how he felt, because then you would walk away and be like, well, peace. I mean, I've tried with you.
And a lot of people have. A lot of motherfuckers probably have like been like, yo.
So guys could be hurting themselves by not telling the truth about that.
It's not necessarily about not telling the truth. It's a situation of, we understand as men, a lot of us do understand as men, that if we reveal ourselves too much to this woman too soon, they're not going to believe us. They're going to think that we're lying. They're going to think that we're not sincere. One thing I realize about women is that they cherish sincerity.
Yeah.
And how the fuck do you believe this man that you may be talking to, when he reveals his feelings to you, how do you know his feelings are sincere?
After time.
No.
Lots of time. If you've spent a lot of time together, then he's. But
we're not talking about a situation of spending a lot of time with a person. We're talking about when you're just getting to know this individual. You're getting to the point of talking. Remember back in the day we saw, we talking. Talking is like the prerequisite to dating. And I'm going to be honest with you. The difference between me personally, the difference between, from a woman's aspect, the difference between dating, the difference between talking and dating is fucking. The difference between talking and dating is fucking. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yes, I do.
Please expound.
Well, you're saying that a woman is only talking to a man until they start fucking. And then once they start fucking, then the woman considers them dating.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And you know what a man considers them?
Fucking.
Whenever you hear a woman say, I was dating this one guy, that means she was fucking this nigga.
Sometimes a woman just thinks of it as fucking.
But she calls it dating.
Not necessarily.
When she's talking to her homegirls, she may say, we just fucking. But if you're talking to another man or you're just mentioning a person you're dealing with, you're going to use the word dating.
Well, yeah, you're not going to be like standing there, at work and be like, yeah, I'm fucking this one dude. Exactly.
But you do it when you're with your homegirls at happy hour, don't want you?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, because we've got to, notes.
Right. That's my point. Entirely. So with that being said, coming back to the situation of, okay, it's early in this particular connection that we have. Are we talking? Are we dating? It doesn't matter. But let's just say we're talking and dating. You don't have the time. You're trying to get to know this individual. And when you're trying to get to know this man, yes, there's going to be certain inconsistencies that you see. But you have to understand why those inconsistencies are there. Because men are just been conditioned to fucking lie to women. I mean,
okay, so that was number 2.
That was number, the feelings?
No, the lies. 10 lies.
Yeah, that was number 2.
And you agree with it, obviously.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so what's number 3?
I do. Okay, I agree, understand this. I'm a little bit different. Okay. As far as me is concerned. Because I am a strong advocate of FYF, which means fuck your feelings.
Oh,
I don't give a fuck about your feelings. You know why? Because if it ever came back down to it, when you are able as a woman get into a rational state within yourself, you're going to look back on all the men who basically have manipulated you. That you may think that, okay, maybe their manipulation put me into the destitute situations that I've been in, as opposed to the motherfucking assholes who I didn't realize was keeping it real with me. I'm one of those assholes who's going to keep it real with you. And you're not going to realize how real I kept it until after you put me on asshole status and didn't want to fuck with me no more.
Do you remember the other night when I said I would have a hard time seeing you in a relationship?
Yes, I do.
This is the reason.
Absolutely, yes, I do.
Okay, so you just confirmed that.
Yes, I confirmed it.
Yes, you did. Okay.
Yes.
Let's go on to number 3.
But you do understand. You know what, Ms Jaded, there's nothing else that needs to be said. You said it all. Yeah, it will be a hard time for me because a lot of women, They're what?
You've been through all the bullshit.
Not just me, but no, so have you, and you're understanding the aspect that a lot of women are used to being catered to by lies and manipulation, and they accept it.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
All right. So this is why
and it's really funny how never mind.
No, ain't no never mind. We talk.
I was gonna say it's really funny how when you decide that you're gonna be like, fuck this, I'm done, so done. And you just stop texting, stop returning calls. Couple months will go by and it will be like clockwork, like boom, boom, boom. Just different people you've chilled with will start trying to hit you up. What are you doing? How have you been? What? Did you notice that I haven't been talking to you for the last 3 months? So why are you even on my phone? Or I'll be like, who is this? Because this number's not in my phone.
Do you know why that? Okay, for one thing, I have to say this because it is true. Do you know why men and women
and women
and women and women
and women
and women,
yes,
do that shit?
Yes.
Just be hitting you up out of the fucking blue like that?
Yes.
2 reasons.
Go ahead.
A, if it's a woman, yeah, the nigga that they fucking with, or if it's a man, the bitch that they fucking with, they ain't fucking with no more.
Right. So they're alone.
Well, I wouldn't say they're alone. They're just basically, they're just going back and revisiting what they were involved with, prior.
Okay.
Yeah. And 2, the reason why they do it is because it's worked before.
What do you mean it's worked? Them texting and her answering or him answering?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. You know which ones are going to answer.
No. A lot of times you're very surprised.
Wow.
Very surprised. A lot of times it's like, yeah, I've done that. I'll just go through the timeline and you know what I'm saying? And I'm just be hitting Okay. Oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna say it. You know what I mean? I've been in that situation where it's like, okay, cool. I'm in that particular realm, or whatever, and I'm single, and I'm just trying to I'm throwing spaghetti on the fucking wall. And I just got to tell you. Oh, shit. Google, fuck you. Damn it. We in the damn show right now. Google's trying to just, thank you so much for Google trying to
give you spaghetti results.
Exactly. So shout out to all my Italians out there. You understand what I mean by throwing spaghetti on the wall. Mm-hmm. You throw spaghetti on the wall to see what, Ms Jaded?
If it sticks.
If it sticks. And that's what I would have. That's what I used to do. That's what, no, okay, I've done it recently.
To see if it is cut.
Exactly. And I have thrown the spaghetti on the wall to see if it has stuck. No, I'm sorry, to see what sticks. And yes, I've had some that stuck. And me having some that stick, it's like, yeah. So if I know it works, because it's worked in the past for me, I'm going to try it again with somebody else. It's what it is. And it's not a lot of times that I'm doing it with somebody else. I'm doing it with I may send like 5 or 6 texts from chicks that I've dealt with in the past. And it's like, okay, bam. Who's going to respond back to me? Sometimes 5 of them out of 5 don't respond for shit on Tuesday.
Oh, on Tuesday.
On Tuesday.
Okay.
And then, I'll hit them of Thursday next week and they do respond. Or Monday the next month and someone responds. And it's all cool with me. I get it. That lets me know, one, I don't think about, hey, you're fucking lonely and you're just so desperate. I don't look at you like that. I'm not looking at you like you're fucking, like you're prey and I'm some type of predator. I look at it like, not that, I'm a good guy. I'm a real one.
Yeah. Yeah. You are.
You responded because I'm a real one.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah, that's how I look at it.
Or they're horny.
And that makes me even more of a real one. Regardless. You know what I mean? From whatever experience it had with me, whether it be sexual, whether it be physical, whether it be emotional, whether it be spiritual, whether it be creative, it doesn't matter. I'm a real one. I just really feel like I have the confidence to believe that I am that. And I think that's what a lot of guys are lacking. And this is the reason why they lie so fucking much. Because I'm going to tell you right now, even if your name ain't Craig, you ain't got to lie, Craig.
Yes,
you ain't got to lie. So let's move on to.
Yeah, let's get through this list.
Yeah, okay, we're going to get to this list. Oh, shit. Look at this. So the next lie is what? Guess what it is, Ms Jaded?
Relationship status.
No.
What?
No, that's a good one because I believe it's on the list, but not yet. Sexual performance.
Oh, yes.
Up to 30.
I agree with that one.
Yes. Let me read this right quick. Up to 30 million American men under the age of 65 have. Hold the fuck up.
So they could be like 55.
Up to 30 million American men under age 65 have erectile dysfunction, but many of them don't want to admit it.
Yeah, but under 65, that means like half of them could be like in their 50 and above.
No, to be very honest with you, it's just a lot of it's a lot of guys that are in their 40s. There's a lot of guys in their early 50s. How many million
did they say?
They said 30 million. Whoa. Exactly. So they're not under just they ain't no 58. Them motherfuckers ain't 62.
Where's my phone? We need to Google how many under 65 or how many.
Can I fuck your head up?
Age of, yeah, go ahead.
Real shit?
Yes.
Do you know how many people are in the United States of America right now? How many it's actual citizens living in the United States of America at this moment?
Like 100 million. Or
No.
It's in the billions, isn't
No.
it?
We're not China, goddamn.
I don't
We ain't
know.
China. We ain't
Okay,
India.
wait.
It ain't that.
Back up. My real answer is I honestly don't know.
But you were close.
What
You
is
said 100 million.
Yes, that
Triple
was
that.
what I was thinking. 300 million?
It's about 300 million right now. in this
Really?
country.
So like 10%?
Thank you.
Wait, but how many of that 300 million are men?
It said men. 30 million men.
I know, but how many?
30 million American men under the age of 65. So literally 10% of this country, they're saying American men can't fucking get it up. 10 fucking percent?
They probably can, but they just can't all the time.
Erectile dysfunction. Listen, I look at it like this.
They take
If you can't get it
pills.
up, if you can't get it up all the time, you can't get it up, period.
So they take pills. Let me ask you a question, though. I've always been curious about this. How can a woman tell the difference of a man that has taken a pill and a man that has not? I think it's how long they last.
Well,
Because some of them, never mind.
some of them what?
I'm just saying from experience of talking to other females and from my own experience, some men will be like, you're like, damn, are we like on hour 3 right now?
Okay, so I can speak on my experience and secondhand from what a lot of my male brethren have expressed to me. How long you go, how sexually aroused you are, how much your drive and libido is, it really does have a lot to do with that woman.
Yes, I could see that.
I'm going to be honest
And
with
her
you right
mood.
now. I'll be honest with you, okay? My ex, we barely fucked. I
Yeah.
barely had sex with her.
Weren't you guys together like 5 years
Yeah,
or
it
something?
was.
Like, damn.
Yeah, true. We barely did.
Wow. Oh,
You know why?
why?
Because I wasn't sexually attracted to her. She didn't really turn me on.
So how do you be with someone for 5 years that you're like turned on by?
I'll be honest with you. It's called stupidity. But, that's neither here nor there. That's another story. However, I'm giving you a example. Like we would have fights and shit. She's like, blah, 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 and you don't fuck me. And I'm like, bitch, because I don't want to fuck you.
Oh,
Like I didn't say that to her in her face. I just thinking it in my mind.
right. Oh, wow.
Then that same person would meet another individual, meet another woman. It's like,
And now you're talking about your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
yo,
Friday.
there's
girls.
other women that just do it. No, yeah. You get out of that particular situation and you just are like a fucking lion out of the cage. However, sometimes it's like, yo, you may just have one that is just like, yo, I have no idea what's going on, but me and this, fuck me and this chick. I don't know what she does to me, but she turns me on.
Is that when men realize what they're missing out on?
That's exactly what men realize when they're missing out on.
But you know what? Sometimes I think they meet that woman first and I don't know, like treat her like she's unstable a little bit, but she's really not. She's just unstable in the bedroom.
Well, no, I would say this, okay, to speak on that aspect, and this is from a man's perspective. The majority of mentally unstable women had the best pussy.
That was okay. Go ahead.
That was what?
Harsh.
No.
Like, what?
What the fuck? What show is this?
I'm not. Okay, I get what you're saying.
I'm about to say, that's exactly what the hell we are.
So how do you... Okay. So you're telling me that the women that you've been with that turned you on the most in the bedroom were...
No. What were you about to say before?
Unstable.
What were you about to say before?
You said that the women
hold on.
that you've been with that had the best pussies were mentally unstable.
Hold on. Okay. No, say what you're going to say.
So you're telling me that the women that you've been with that had the best pussy were the ones that were mentally unstable.
It just happened to be that way. It just so happened to be that way.
Wow.
Is there a correlation between mentally unstableness and good pussy? I've really been trying to research that shit for the past 20 fucking plus years.
Well, then I wonder what other men say about that.
What do you mean?
I'm just saying, I wonder what other men say.
I'm pretty sure.
Do they feel the same way? Like, is there a majority rule of men that say that, yeah?
Okay. Yes. You know what? I'll say this.
But they probably think all women are unstable.
No. There's a difference. Okay. There is a singer, and you know what I mean? Internet's family. Look them up. Look her up. And if you don't already know who she is, you know who the fuck I'm talking about. There's a singer named Kiki Wyatt. She is on had a couple hit songs and was also on a reality show. I think it's called R&B Divas, if I'm not mistaken. And if I am, correct me, please. This chick has like 10 kids. She's on her third. I don't know if it's her third marriage or she was married twice and now she's pregnant again with her next kid.
And has how many kids?
She had 10 before.
Woo! She's going on number 11?
Yeah, and I don't even think this chick is 35 years old yet. She may be. But I know she's under 40. I'm going to tell you one thing about Kiki Wyatt. This bitch is fucking... She's nuttier than a fucking Snickers. Straight up.
How do you know that, though?
You know why?
Why?
Because I can tell by two things. I can tell by the way she acts, because Psycho is all in the eyes.
She's 37 years old.
Boom. Psycho is all in the eyes. But even more so.
Is this her?
That is her.
Yeah.
That is Kiki Wyatt. But she's been married twice, and she's pregnant again with some other motherfucker, right? 11 kids.
Yeah, she has.
Why the fuck would somebody be wanting to fucking, as Charlemagne the God would say, shoot the club up by having big kids by this chick?
Wow, she has a lot of kids.
Right.
But
you know what that means?
Her net worth is $4 million.
You know what that means?
Like, that's not a lot.
What the fuck? She's a millionaire, according to that. But you can't listen to that. No. But you know what that really means? We don't give a damn about her net worth. You know what we give a damn about?
What?
Her what, Ms Jaded?
Her pussy.
Her pussy is the fucking... Fuck the bomb. Her pussy is fucking the Unabomber. Her pussy's the fucking Unabomber. It has to be. So, the correlation between mental unstableness, you know what I mean?
I'm just over here looking at pictures,
right? And
stuff
sexual invigoration are very, very. To me, they correlate. They go hand in hand. Period.
Okay.
And then some chicks are just so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what?
We're not even gonna finish this list because
what? Yes, the fuck we are. It don't matter. We're talking about lies.
Okay.
So what's the next one? Their mistakes. No one likes to let people down, and covering up failures is something folks of all genders are guilty of doing. Sometimes they'll lie, and even to themselves, to shift the blame. They don't want to disappoint you. Okay, so they're basically saying men lie about their mistakes. So the fuck what? That's not a good one.
No,
it's not.
I don't think that.
Oh, okay. This is a good one. The other topic that men lie about is their fantasies.
The list.
Everyone fantasizes about someone other than their partner now and then. Lots when they're actually having sex with them. A British relationship expert, Tracy Cox, writes in the Daily Mail. But men don't want to admit that because they're afraid that it'll hurt or anger a partner. But what happens in his head,
it might excite her.
really is his business, and the same goes for you. Well, I understand what you're saying, but
if you're sharing those, I don't know.
They don't. Listen, Ms Jaded, you different. You gotta really understand how, unfortunately, the moral majority of a lot of women in these relationships and marriages are with their men. These men cannot really express themselves. That's why they watch porn so much. Do you understand? That's the reason why the adult entertainment industry is a fucking multi-billion-dollar business. Excuse my French. Ladies. You have to be his wife. You've got to be his queen, as well as his hoe, as well as his fucking dirty ass stinking slut. If you want to keep that man happy.
Wow.
Because go ahead.
Well, I mean, okay, I would agree with you, but I would have said it differently. I would have said that you need to be his wife. You need to be his queen. I agree with those two. And then you need to be his lover, and you need to be his freak.
Okay. So
and you
remove
need to be willing to try new things if he suggests them.
Get rid of that love shit.
Okay.
There's certain things that happen with a man, even when he's with his wife. A man is not trying to love you. He's trying to fuck you. Like you're the dirty fucking slore that he really wants to cheat on you with. But he doesn't want to compromise this situation with you.
So you believe that's how all men feel all the time?
Not at all. We're talking about, when we say men, what do we say?
The majority.
The majority. Which means the percentile is more than the minoritile, so to say. the percentile is more so in the majority than it is.
Okay, so their fantasies was one of the lies?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the next one then? I'm really curious to hear what's on this list.
No, I'm saying. So, we're going to go. Let me just expound on that. We probably already said it before. Ladies, come on now. Give it up and give it to him like a motherfucker. Ladies, you have to be so nasty where that motherfucker look at you like, where the fuck did you learn that shit from? Make him feel insecure. Make him feel insecure. When you so nasty and so freaky, you make that motherfucker be like, where you learn that from? Let him feel that motherfucking way. So he has to step his game up. Because she's going to be thinking, you know why a man feels that way?
Why?
Because he's thinking...
it's not like you're just going to do everything in bed all in this one night.
No, I'm not saying that.
Things are going to happen differently. You know, it's not like it's routine.
That's even worse.
Yeah, exactly.
You know how it's worse?
Because then you're going to get bored.
No. That's not how it's worse. I'm not saying all in one shot. I'm saying if you're a woman and you ration out the freakiness.
Why is that worse?
Because he's going to be thinking like, it ain't like you just watch some fucking video or a fucking DVD or you
How do
read
you know
some
women don't do
book
that?
or some other shit and say, oh, I'm going to do this on my man the next time that we get, we get freaky. Or no, he's going to be thinking like, you've been learning this shit for a long time. Like, this ain't no new shit. Like I know what the fuck you doing. You rationing out the freakiness. How the fuck you know how to do that?
Okay.
It's not even about the fact that, okay, how did you learn how to be a freak? How you learn how to ration out the freakiness? And let's be honest, we talked about that in one of our episodes before, as far as a man and a woman being on the same speed.
Yes. We actually spoke about that. Yes.
Yeah. So a lot of times, some of these women are a lot faster than these men are that they're with. So like, it makes them feel a little bit like, whoa, wait a minute.
What do you mean? Like you think that the women are playing around with other men?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. It's just that you know that there's more to them that you just haven't had a chance to see yet.
Or basically, the woman shows the more there is to her man, and he is kind of overwhelmed by it.
So it's a bad thing?
Well, a lot of times it can be for certain men who are just on some square ass shit, who got with a woman who is a lot faster than he is, who's a lot more speedier than he is.
Ah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Oh, yeah.
So it's like, oh shit, what the fuck? Like, how do you know this? And where'd you know this from? And how did you know? And so they start getting insecure.
Okay. I get it.
That's what I mean.
That's where the list comes in.
Right. So it's the whole aspect of, I don't know if I like this or not, but a lot of men, when they're at their point of sexual deviancy, because it goes both ways, but specifically for men, and they're lying about shit. Yeah, let that woman know what the fuck you into, and women, be open to knowing what the fuck your man is into.
I agree with that.
Period.
I think it's fair. Both ways, it's fair.
Indeed.
Okay, go ahead.
So the next thing that men lie about, according to Reader's Digest, is their mental state.
Oh.
Men are less likely than women to express emotional vulnerability. Okay, I think we've pretty much already understood that, and we kind of touched upon that.
Yeah, because that's aligned with the feelings thing.
Right, exactly. So the next one is their past relationships.
Was that a drum roll?
It was supposed to be. Fuck it. Damn it.
I'm sorry.
Their past relationships. Okay, their past relationships. In a poll of 2,000 people, the British dating site Illicit Encounters found that 44% of men say that they had lied to their partners about cheating in previous relationships.
Oh.
Why?
Because they're not going to tell someone that they're trying to get to know, oh, yeah, I cheated on my last girlfriend. That's the reason why we're not together.
Very good assessment, Ms Jaded.
A woman's not going to do it either. She's not going to be like, yeah, I kind of cheated on him.
Yeah.
She's not going to say that.
Well, that's what they said here.
Okay.
They basically said because they don't want
with that one.
Yeah, because they said they don't want to scare off a potential new love. Okay. However, they also said, unfortunately, it's that kind of lie that can erode trust from the very beginning and ultimately doom a relationship. Just be 100. Be honest. What the fuck you got to lose? Like, for real.
Yeah, I guess so. You're right. But I'm saying, like, women aren't going to come out and say it. Majority women are not going to tell a man that they cheated on one of their previous boyfriends or men friends or...
I don't think women necessarily have to. And the reason why I say that is, what man is actually going to ask you that shit?
That's true. I don't think I've ever heard that question.
Right. That's something a woman is going to, maybe have asked a man.
Do you know that I don't think I've ever asked a man that? Unless we were in a conversation about that about like a previous relationship and an experience that he went through, you know, and if he's talking about her cheating or something, then I'd say, well, did you cheat on her too? And, you know, then it might come up. But just to ask a man, have you ever cheated on a woman? Like, why?
Yeah, like, who
why
does
is that
that?
even a question if you know for a fact that he's not going to give you an honest answer?
Exactly.
He might, but majority says he's not going to give you an honest answer. So why ask it?
Why do you not think a man would give you an honest answer?
Because I don't know.
You automatically admitting that man gonna lie to your ass.
No, just about that subject.
Which makes it what?
I don't know. What do you mean? What makes what?
It makes it a lie.
Yeah, I think
That's
that
what
they
I
would
mean.
lie about that subject. Yeah.
Right.
Because of the same reason the article said. I think that they would do it not necessarily because they want to lie about it, but because they're like, I don't want to scare her off yet. I want to get to know her, and then I'll tell her.
Do you really think it's all about I want to get to know her, or I want her to get to know me?
Oh,
I want to
good point.
have her fall for me. So at that particular point, if she knows me and she falls for me and she's into me, then she's going to be more inclined to deal with the situation, shall I say. It has to do with me.
Agree. I could see that. That's a good point.
And what I mean by situations, baggage, bullshit, fuckery, whatever the case may be.
Okay.
Right. So
hopefully there's not too much, but
when a motherfucker has to lie to you about your mental state, relationship status, or any of those things in that article, it's a lot.
So was that the end of the list?
No, but I got fucking tired of dealing with that list. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I wanted you to just go through and read each one and not comment on it, but just read each one.
Well, no, we're supposed to
can
comment on it, but it was a situation about something that most likely we're going to talk about anyway.
Oh.
So it's like, okay, I can tell most likely a woman wrote this article.
Well, probably, yeah.
Right. So it's like,
I don't think there's very many men out there that are going to like go, hey, I got an article idea.
There may be some men out there that will do it. So you know what? I'll continue because there's only about 2 or 3 left.
Okay.
Their anger. That's one of the things that men lie about is their anger. Men are afraid that they don't have a right to be angry about certain things, or that their anger is their own problem and they don't want to bother their partner with it. That is very true. Very, very true. I can attest to that. And that's really kind of crazy because that's something that most likely that we were going to get to later on in the podcast.
So we won't go too deep into it then.
No, the fuck we are. We don't go deep into everything.
Okay.
Are you? Come on now. Do you remember what show this is?
That's right. Go ahead then.
But the whole aspect is that we can't really. But you know what? You said it before, Ms Jaded. It goes into emotional states and how a man cannot necessarily be.
Feelings, emotions, and anger all kind of go together. So
right.
Yeah. I guess I could. Yeah.
So this is the next one. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But what do they mean by there are certain things that men feel that they shouldn't be angry about, so they keep it to themselves, or they just don't talk about it?
Well, they say that men are afraid that they don't have a right to be angry about certain things.
Yeah, that's what you said.
I'll give you an example. It can be a situation of, why are you wearing this tight ass dress and shit, looking like you trying to fucking catch when you got a man? Like, why are you wearing that shit? This is what I wear. This is what I've been wearing. I'm an independent woman. I'm not, you don't trust me? Yada, yada, yada. Okay, I'm sorry. You're right. Okay. Because they don't want the problems. So a lot of times a man will be upset or would have an opinion about something that a woman is very guarded about because she associates it with her own personal sanctity. Perfect example.
Okay.
Abortion.
Oh.
What does women say when it comes to abortion? when it comes to pro-choice.
It's my body.
It's my body.
Right.
Say again?
It's my body. It's my right.
Exactly.
It's my decision.
Right. So when it comes to that, women feel like men should not have an opinion on that shit. Now, do I believe one thing is that a man or woman can have opinion about anything. Fuck it. I can say what the fuck I want to say about your pussy if I want to.
That's right.
Now, do I have control over it? No. Should I have control of your pussy? Not unless it's mine. But other than that, and I don't mean my pussy because I don't have one, but I mean God. If you give me possession of your pussy, then it's my motherfucking pussy. And I'm going to say and do what the fuck I want to do with it. Just like my house.
Okay. So what about the abortion? Finish.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying. It's like that's one of the things where a man can be angry about something that a woman, that they may not feel like I have a right to speak on and shit. So
I think a man should have a right to speak on, especially if he's somebody that has an opinion on it.
Oh, not okay. You're right. So
absolutely.
Let's not even say abortion. It may be a situation where, and we talked about it in one of our past shows, and it was a situation of where a man doesn't have a choice when it comes to whether a woman's going to have their child or not.
But they do, because a man can tell a woman, listen, I really think that you should get an abortion.
The fuck he can't, because men, like the article says, don't feel like they have a right to be angry or opinionated about certain things, because it has to do with that woman and her body.
Okay.
So those are one of the things that it's like a man, it's like, man, what the fuck? Like, I can't even really express myself how I feel. I've been through that before. I know how that is. And I'm talking about to a situation where you're like, me and this particular woman actually talked about if something were to happen where we had to make a mutual decision about how we're going to move forward with this. And you are entrusting that this woman is on the same type of maturity level as you on how it's going to happen. If you encounter this particular scenario, you know, if you involve in this situation, like say somebody, you know, she gets pregnant.
Right.
And then miraculously, shit, it happens. And then instead of saying, okay, hold on, like we talked about before, if something like this were to happen, we need to sit down and talk about this. She's automatic like, fuck it, ain't nothing to talk about. I'm doing it. Fuck you. Or they'll say some crazy ass shit like, shit, if you want to be a part of their life, you can. If not, I'll take care of it myself. We don't need you. Whoa. So it's like, oh, you decided to basically renege on everything.
You're making the decision all on your own.
On your own.
Yeah. And already have it played out in your head how it's going to end up.
Right.
Basically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what I believe this article means, that they don't have a right to be angry about certain things. Or just, I don't even want to use the word angry. I know the article said angry, but I would say just be emotional about certain things.
Yeah, I can see that. Those were good examples.
Right. So a man will lie about that. A man ain't going to tell you, no, hell no, ain't having this fucking kid. Are you fucking kidding me? But you ain't even got a fucking job. Like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? Like, you know, I mean, it's situations like that. So, you know, let's talk about this one.
Okay.
Men lie, according to this article, about the fact that they need you. One of the most destructive lies that men tell themselves and others is that they can go it alone. This is the lie of rugged individualism, most often foisted upon us via the media in the form of movie characters, fictionized novels, pickup truck commercials, genres, certain genres of music, cigarette ads, in magazines, just to name a few. This is the most ludicrous lie of them all because we all need somebody. We're social creatures that crave connection above almost everything else. Yes, Ms Jaded. She got her finger up like she's like, I got to say something. Hello.
I got to say something about this one.
What's happening?
Okay. All I'm going to say before you actually go into your comment on this from the male's point of view is that article was definitely written by a woman.
Yes, the fuck it was.
Because men, I'm sorry, but men don't need women. So what is she saying? I don't understand. But it's definitely written by a woman. That's all I got to say.
Right.
You give me your comment on that. And do you agree with it?
My thing is this. What in the fuck, according to, and I have to tell you this. This was actually a quote. I paraphrased, not paraphrased it, I'm sorry, but I edited it myself a little bit. But I have to definitely, since we're speaking on the fuckery that she just got finished saying.
I'm just like, wow.
Oh, shit. I don't even know if it's a woman or a man.
Why?
I'm going to tell you why. Because this is rights by former journalist and book author Tor Constantino.
Tor.
For the Good Men Project. So I don't know if Tor is a man or a woman.
Or gay.
Tor. Of course, well, he's probably gay. Because he's thinking from a... No, I'm not saying that gay men think from female perspective, but he obviously is. If this is a man. And if not, it's a woman. But regardless of the fact... Okay,
so the writer is saying that men lie about whether or not they need a woman.
Yes.
And they think that they've been fed this idea that they don't need a woman.
Via the media in the form of movie characters, fictionized novels.
And pickup truck
commercials. What the fuck is this fucking idiot talking about? What the fuck? Like, for real? I mean, come on, dude.
Because in pickup truck commercials, you see...
Who the fuck? I don't even drive a fucking pickup.
I know.
I don't even like pickup trucks. So what the fuck is a pickup truck commercial going to do to influence me to believe I don't need a woman? What the fuck does a pickup have to do with a woman?
I don't know.
This is the most retarded shit. Tor, fuck you. With 2 Fs. Okay, Tor, you know what?
What is the last one? I want to hear.
We ain't got it. Okay, so let me just say this.
Do they get worse?
No, it doesn't get worse. And I believe this is the last one, hopefully, damn it, because Tor, you were just on the bullshit. I can't believe that you were fucking published by Reader's Digest and someone took a damn quote from, it don't even matter. Because you know what? Tor was the person that the actual author quoted for the article.
Okay.
So Tor didn't write the article.
Okay.
However, I'm pretty sure the person who wrote the article was what, Ms Jaded?
A woman.
A fucking woman. Okay. Next one. What next one do men to lie about? Their income. Yeah, that's true.
But why are women even asking that question? Like, I don't think income should be a topic unless you're really getting serious with somebody.
Well, no, it's a situation of this. Women, and I understand.
I mean, asking them what their job is going to give you at least some sort of an income range idea.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you don't have to be like, so how much money do you make?
I do believe that women are smart enough not to ask how much a man makes as opposed to asking what he does.
Right, to figure it out.
Right, and they'll be able to figure it out. It's the same thing.
Or at least some kind of range.
Right.
Like, I know you're making more than this amount at least.
So, but you have to understand, you may have a lot of guys who actually do lie about their income because they may feel a bit insecure about their income for 2 reasons. Some of them may feel like they're underpaid for the position. Mm-hmm. Because they know women going to be looking up to see how much they make. And also, they may feel a bit, a lot of guys feel insecure about their income based upon the woman's income or at least her particular professional position. You see what I'm saying? So I'll give you an example. Okay, I just met you, Ms Jaded. Let's just say that, okay? Yeah, so what do you do for a living? Okay, well, I'm a customer service manager at a bank.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, and what do you do, Ms Jaded? Oh, I'm a COO of a corporation. Automatically in his head is like, holy shit, like she fucking is balling, and I'm not. Even though I may be doing well for myself, because I am a manager, I'm in middle management at a corporation, so I'm doing pretty well for myself. But this chick is balling, so I'm probably feeling a bit insecure about, my particular position right now.
I guess I could kind of see that.
Yeah.
But I don't think that women feel that way. Like, in my experience, I don't feel that way.
You can't talk about you.
I can't?
No.
Okay, sorry.
You can't necessarily talk about yourself. And the reason why is because you are just cut from a different cloth when it comes to a lot of this shit. And you know that. So you have to
I don't know that, though, because I think that other women feel the same way.
They don't.
Oh.
Bullshit.
I've met a few.
Like you just said, a few. A few compared to the majority is whatever.
Okay, so I'm just saying, I don't think that it's a big deal. It shouldn't be. And men shouldn't be intimidated by what a woman's position is, because honestly, you don't know the whole story to how she lives or what's going on or how many people she might be supporting or helping.
It doesn't matter. It's the same reason why men lie about the shit, because women want to know about the shit. I can say I make $140 a year and I can basically be living fucking paycheck to paycheck with barely $200 left after I pay everybody I have to pay from my $200,000 a year salary. It goes down like that. So men don't give a shit about that, but men know that women give a shit about that. So unfortunately, men lie about shit. Now, men, you ain't got a lot to kick it. You do not have to lie, because, and we do, men, we lie about certain things. We lie about a lot of shit when it comes to women. We're trained. We're conditioned to lie to women. It's the fucking truth.
But women lie to men too.
Yes, the fuck. Hey, man, listen. Chris Rock said it best. Men lie the most, women tell the biggest lies.
Men tell the most lies and women tell the biggest lies?
Yes.
Yeah, because I think that women are only going to lie if it's something big.
But a lot of times they don't have to lie about the shit to begin with.
True.
Like
but
the whole
men
aspect
don't have to either.
Yes, the fuck we do. Because you're not the ones that have been basically raised to not ever hurt a girl's feelings. We were raised like that. And that's the reason, as men, and that's a very high majority of men. That's the reason why we are like that. So we lie to women to spare their fucking feelings.
I don't think women want to make men feel uncomfortable, though. Do you?
Women don't give a fuck about making us feel uncomfortable. They don't give a shit. The reason, perfect example, happy
birthday?
No, damn it, the fucking saying. Happy wife, happy life.
Oh, yeah.
There ain't no saying about happy husband shit, right? That's my point.
See, but that's what I'm always saying. Because honestly, really, when you think about it, Everything that a wife, I would say, complains about, well, in my experience, I mean, like, I have a lot of married friends, and everything that a wife complains about are the same things that a man would be doing if you would just keep him happy.
Example.
You know what I mean by happy.
Example.
Oh, example?
Yes. Talk to these ladies, please.
Well, okay. I mean...
Oh, shit. She had to fucking pull the mic closer to him. I ain't got nothing to say about it. Continue, please. Ms.
Shut up. Okay, so I'm not a woman that is against giving a man a blowjob. Like, I'm just not against that because it keeps him so happy. So, you know, if he's happy, you're happy. That's how I see it anyway.
Okay. So
everything a woman complains about is usually because it starts out with a man wanted something sexually and she wasn't willing to give it. And so he kind of started acting this way, and then she's bitching about him acting that way. And then it goes on and on and on. And I'm like, why didn't you just give it to him? Why not? It's your husband. Actually, you know, that is the advice that I give them too.
So what you're saying is just the majority of women in married women and women in relationships. Is that correct? Would that be fair enough to say?
Yes.
Wow.
Just do
you know, I'm gonna be honest. Okay.
But okay, here's the thing.
Can I say
she
something as a
wants
man?
him to do certain things, right? In the bedroom.
Yes.
So if you want him to do, I mean, you gotta, you know, return that favor sometimes. And sometimes you just gotta give it just because. Don't tell him you're not in the mood. You might not be in the mood, but you can still give him what he needs.
And I can dig that.
How often do men tell women no? Think about it. A man is not going to tell a woman, I'm not in the mood. If she's like all hot and all over him and doing all kinds of things to him, he's going to be like, oh, okay. So why is a woman going to say, I'm not in the mood? It doesn't matter what your mood is. You can still satisfy his mood by doing other things. If you don't want to do that, you can do other things. If you don't want to have sex with him, you can still, you know, give him a little special kiss.
Right. Or you know what you can do?
What?
When he walks in and says, I like your hair straight. You don't fucking complain about how long it's going to take for your fucking hair to be straightened, and you don't feel like doing it, yada, yada, yada. Or rather, you look sexy in heels. You don't complain about, you know what I'm saying, when you going to be carrying my heels when I got to walk, you know what I'm saying, too long and my feet start hurting. You're like, fellas, you know what I'm talking about, who's been through that. Do you know what that, ladies, let me tell you like this. Do you know what that does to a man's libido? It is the difference between if you said, for real, and did that shit, and getting the dog shit fucked out of you every night by the man that you fucking love. To him saying, yeah, you don't deserve this dick. Because obviously you don't want it. Because you're not doing the things that you need to do in order to keep it happy. Because you're too busy thinking about a happy wife, happy life. And you're not thinking about, you know, happy hubby or happy man. You know what I'm saying? You're not thinking on that level. It's a
same thing I've been saying.
Exactly what you've been saying. It's a give and take situation. But it's like I'm saying, it doesn't necessarily have to be sexual. It can be something like, yo, there's something about you that I found that turns me on about you. And you know what? Those are the worst ones, when you just can't really explain what it is about the person. You're just like, God, there's just something about them, but you can't really like explain it, you know, or if someone says, what is it about them? But the thing is that it's not necessarily about them. It's about, it can be something very just lustful. And that's, to me personally, that's what the fuck keeps relationships together. You cannot get rid of your lust for each other. Y'all motherfuckers may not fucking get along. Y'all motherfuckers may not argue, but if you two still lust for each other, you'll never fucking part because you feel like you're connected. Like you are so sexually fucking connected to each other. So it's like, regardless of that particular fact, it's like, yo, that's why you deal with a lot of fucking chicks in fucked up dysfunctional relationships and they can't let go of their guys and vice versa. It's because they just laying that pussy down, or he fucking slanging that motherfucking dick like a goddamn fucking Ginsu.
You're getting all like XXX rated.
No, I'm not. It's just shit. No, I'm getting I'm being exactly what we are. Adults. But to say all that, I'm saying that that's what you have when you're dealing with an individual where it's like, yo, I know he or she ain't no good for me, but I'm still staying there. And it's like, there's something that's going to make you stay there that's just kind of like organic as opposed to you forcing it. Because if she got good pussy and he got good dick, y'all ain't forcing nothing. Y'all just putting two and two together.
Yeah, there are. I agree. There have been some, situations in my life where, and I'm sure yours too, and everyone else's.
Right. So with that being said,
like you're like, wow, this like perfect fit.
Right. But chicks are not saying like, you know what, just you want to keep your man, you want a good relationship, you want to have, just fuck with somebody that if he got good pussy, if he got good dick and she got good pussy, y'all don't have to necessarily be together, but y'all don't necessarily have to be apart. That's how I look at it. Just do not lie to each other and be very honest.
On this because I don't know, I've never had that experience. So.
Right, but there's so many people out there that have. It's just be 100 with each other. You know what I mean? Fellas, you don't have to lie to kick it. You don't have to lie, Craig. You don't have to lie.
No, because
even though we do.
Yeah, but there are a lot of women. I believe that there have to be a lot of women out there that just want to know the truth, and they're trying to just find someone cool to just hang with too.
And that is that's definitely something that is, I would say, is the new wave. That people are starting to realize that, yo, man, it's kind of just cool for me to just, I can be with somebody but not be with them. As long as we vibe and we kick it. But there's no bullshit in between. No complexities, no lies, none of those particular things. No things as far as, yo, we can just be us. That's it. And in my situation,
please tell me when you find it.
Thank you. That's what I was about to say. That's exactly what I was about to say. I'm like, yo,
anybody
until
you can be on that,
until you as an individual are willing to be that, you know what I mean? Then don't just stay cool. Just stay single. Stop fucking up each other's lives, man. Just leave each other alone.
Exactly.
Stop lying about shit. You know what I mean? So. But with that being said, you have to understand the reason why we do as men. We're conditioned to do so. And there's so many men that are afraid and is really afraid that, damn, I'm not going to get no pussy if I fucking tell her how I really feel. He doesn't give enough credit and respect to think that she may actually understand what the fuck he's trying to say. And if he just was really 100 with himself, she would be able to absorb that 100, you know what I mean, expression from him. Because she probably was looking for that shit from him. That's where it goes to one of the lies that men tell in the article is our feelings.
So what was the last one?
Your income.
Oh, that was the last one?
Yeah, that was the last one.
Oh.
No, I'm sorry. Not the income, the needing the individual.
Oh, yeah, needing women.
Yeah, Tor, whatever the fuck his name was. That idiot. Yeah. So with that being said,
But we never did know for sure if a man or a woman wrote that article. I personally feel that was written by a woman.
do you really want to know though?
Yeah, actually, I do.
I don't even think it matters.
No.
But
well,
we'll see. I can't tell you shit because the person's name is Sunny C. Gold.
Oh, well, that could go either way.
Exactly. No, either way.
Yeah.
That could go. Pick a fucking alphabet. You know what I'm saying? For real. We out of time, but we ain't definitely not out of rhyme. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. We definitely do appreciate you once again for tuning in to the Pill and Jaded Show. Just make sure you just connect with all of our media aspects, all of our platforms, everything out there.
Our IG address
we got the Instagram, which is the Pill and Jaded Show. You know, you can hit us up on Twitter at Pill and Jaded. An email if you want to talk your shit, you know what I mean, good, bad, or ugly. Email us at pillandjadedshow@gmail.com. So once again, peace and blessings to everybody. Appreciate you. Have a blessed universe.
Good night.
Thanks for listening to the Pill and Jaded Podcast Show. Be sure to subscribe on all the major platforms.